ReadyUpLive, I want to talk about the longevity of Halo 5 and show off some new Coliseum gameplay. This is Slayer on Coliseum. Previously, we've mostly only seen Capture the Flag on Coliseum, so you'll see a little bit different play style here. It's not as much side versus side as much as it's, a lot more kind of circular combat. So, longevity. Halo 4, as we both know, it died out pretty quick. And, I always hate using the word dead or died or dying because, there's still people playing Halo 4. I still enjoy Halo 4 from time to time. There's still people who, maybe started their Halo career with Halo 4 and they really like the game and they, it is their main multiplayer game. So it's still a game that is played by people, obviously. But again, as we both know, it died off pretty quick in terms of, population numbers, in terms of just, honestly, my enjoyment of the game was very short-lived. So, and it's not as bad as at least something like Evolve or Titanfall. And those are two games that I love. I really hold those games dear to me because I believe Titanfall thoroughly changed the industry in terms of what games are like. I mean, the waves that game caused, you can see it in so many video games lately, Advanced Warfare, honestly, even Halo 5, just the mobility, the speed that are now essentially mandatory because Titanfall made it really, really work. And despite all of this, Titanfall just got flat really quick. It became very boring to me after a very short amount of time. I just didn't feel like playing. I had no draw. Same thing with Evolve. I think Evolve was a brilliant game. I have no idea how a company could balance such a seemingly unbalanced game. Having 4 people against one big monster. It's a very, very interesting concept, and yet the game was very, very well balanced. Went through a lot of testing that I was actually involved with a bunch of it, and the game is actually very, very fun and very good. But I just don't feel like playing it. After I logged so much time with it, it was honestly shortly after the game actually came out. I was like, wow, I played so much of this game in the beta and in the early release and stuff that I just don't feel like playing this anymore. I have no draw. There's nothing that I really want to unlock other than, barely noticeable different skins for these characters. Now, Halo 4 was kind of like that, and there's a bunch of reasons for that, one of which, me personally, is an unlockable thing. I'm all about having a ton of things to unlock, a ton of things to collect, and in Halo 4, I reached rank 130 so quick. Like, I'm pretty sure it was in a matter of days, and a lot of people did it just, it didn't help that the double XP stuff. I just, had a ton of Mountain Dew. I probably have diabetes now, but it was worth it for the double XP. But the downside of that was that, of course, I reached rank 130, which was a joke. That sounds like that's a lot of ranks, but the fact that you're ranking up almost every game, that's not a good way to do it. I don't want to get to the end so quick. And once I reached 130, I'm not one to, finish all the commendations. That's not something I was super interested in doing. For me, it's rank. For me, it's things like armor. And as soon as I reached 130, I had everything I needed. Now, something like Halo Reach, what kept me playing Halo Reach, even though I rag on Halo Reach a lot, is that you had to spend a lot of time to get that armor you wanted, to earn those credits to buy some cool stuff. Now, Halo 4 didn't have that kind of armor system. That was kind of a mistake on their part, I think. All Halo games have different, for the most part, armor systems, armor unlocking systems, and I'm very excited about the rec idea. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, well, I wish I could just earn achievements and get stuff. And like, for all we know, there's actually some stuff that you will kind of get by doing things, you know what I mean? I mean, from whether it be pre-ordering and getting codes or getting the controllers that come with special visors and stuff, which you should be able to unlock on your own just by getting lucky in rec packs. But what I do really like about rec packs is the fact that I will essentially be forced to play with a variety of armor sets. Now, in something like Halo Reach, when there's a very expensive armor set that I'm looking forward to and that I really want to get, I'm not even going to buy another one. I'm going to save up my money because I don't want to spend a cent. I don't want 1 credit going away. because I want to reach that armor, and that's the only one I'm going to use. When we can't specifically save up for a set, we just have to get lucky. Say, for me, like I'm a War Master. War Master is going to be... Security looks cool too, might do security, but War Master, is my big one as it stands right now. I really want War Master. You might not get War Master for a long time. We have 175 helmets. That's a lot of helmets, and you're not guaranteed a helmet every rec pack you get. What is good is that you are guaranteed a permanent item in every rec pack, as far as I'm aware. No duplicates. A lot of people ask me about that, like, are there duplicates in rec packs? No, I'm not going to get 2 of the same helmet. So in that sense, you are always guaranteed to be continuing progress on your collection. You're not going to open 100 and say, well, I only got 2 permanent items. No, you should get 100 permanent items. So because of that, I will be working my way towards War Master, and maybe that's the wrong phrasing, because I'm not working towards it, I'm just hoping I get it. And in the meantime, I'll be unlocking stuff. I won't be spending anything. I won't be, wasting my progress towards War Master by getting other helmets. I'll just be collecting them. And as that happens, I'll go, oh, you know what? I really like Scout. I'm gonna wear Scout as my main helmet right now. And every game I can switch it up, and I can, unlock new ones every time I get a new rec pack. I'm like, oh, now I'm a security guy now. I'm gonna wear security. I'm gonna wear Venator. I'm gonna wear Breaker. I'm gonna wear these cool armor sets while I'm hoping for my ultimate armor set. Now, it's funny to say this, but I almost hope I don't get War Master right away, because I want to wear it, and I don't think I would wear, for the most part, another armor set. So I hope I don't get it right away, and I hope I get it down the line so that I will have so much playtime playing with different armor sets. It's kind of a weird way to look at it. I know not everyone is like me, but I'm big on collections, on collecting, on customization. It's one of my favorite aspects of any video game ever. You pop me in front of Skyrim, I will spend 3 hours making my character exactly how I want him to look. So it's a very important thing to me. And I want, want my Spartan to be sexy. And there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options in Halo 5, and I'm just very excited about that idea of just lucking out. And, a lot of people, I get a lot of angry people saying, I don't want to see you opening rec packs and stuff. Well, sorry, I'm gonna do it. Don't watch the videos. And I do that because I enjoy it so much. As soon as I first heard about rec packs, talking to some 343 guys, had like a little meeting thing, and people don't think I do this, but I was really concerned. I was really concerned when I first heard the basics of rec packs. I'm like, this is not a good idea, guys. You can't do random, pay transactions and stuff. Like, that's not a Halo thing. But then every question I asked, they had the exact responses I wanted to hear. They had all the balancing figured out. And this was at a very early stage. It hasn't even changed that much from when I first talked to them about it. And it just sold me. Every question I asked, every answer they provided, it sounded perfect to me. I really liked the idea. I'm just getting more and more sold. And as the game approaches, I'm very excited for that. So I will be making rec pack videos, and I expect to see a fair amount of that. And I know there's some people who try to mislead you into thinking that it's somehow the worst thing to ever come out of the gaming community, which is one of the most absurd things ever. I actually got quite a few tweets saying, don't do this. It's lazy. You're better than that. But it's not. It's not lazy. All content I make, there's a lot of money has gone into my setup, has gone into the software I use. There's a lot of time that goes into my stuff. It's not going to be pressing a few times and looking at it and releasing it. No, I'm going to be discussing it. I'm going to be comparing it to Rippon's unlocks. He might be doing some of the same stuff too. We'll be talking about probabilities and seeing what kind of stuff we can unlock, and talking about our hopes and comparing it to you guys and what you guys have unlocked, and creating that discussion. So if you don't like those, don't watch them. They're gonna be a thing. I think they're gonna be, for the most part, good. Vote with your views, vote with your comments, vote with your likes. I'll see you guys in a future video.